Hello and welcome everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. Before we jump in the action today, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in joining any of our games, we do have open slots available in our Friday evening and our Friday early campaigns. 2 open slots in the Friday early before we can begin it, and 1 open slot in the epic level campaign for the Friday evening. And just so you are aware of what's happening on that one, they just hunted down in Astral Dreadnought the same way a level 3 party would go out and hunt down in Owlbear. It was quite entertaining. But anyways, that's going to be all my shameless self-promoting. Go ahead, Monkey, tell us what happened.
Monkey didn't lose. Monkey wasn't here.
Oh, Monkey wasn't here, so that's Samdi.
Yes.
Go ahead, Carl.
So last we left off, we did a bit of a 180 and decided to start out the session with Katarine and Reese's tryst with with the horrible conditions that are trying to not murder the Spaldings. Being in the same room as them for an entire, well, not same room, but being in the same general area as them for an entire week during the discussions as to just about everything that has to do with the Spaldings. Reese was allowed in on being a married familia, and Kat was allowed in due to, or being by Reese being allowed a single advisor. That's the word used.
Mm-hmm.
They met many a Spalding. Some they knew, some they didn't, like Patsy. And were escorted into their lodgings. During the course of the week, some people paid attention, some people didn't. And of note, they began discussing future plans, including the Hook District plan that we've been trying to oppose. Reese trying to dissuade them verbally, and Katarine trying to get a feel for what they're doing mentally. Discovered that the daughter of the head honcho spinoff Spalding hated being there and possibly hated the law being discussed. Not it being discussed, but the law itself. But yeah. Katarine sending her a message saying, "Hey, if you want, we can back you up," or "Hey, come over and we'll talk." Leading to a bit of a back and forth and possible alliances being made. A minor interjection comes when Bardakov sends her a message that absolute hell is breaking loose as Samti has been stupefied. And they are heading back to the Church of Asmodeus, where they find the not a head priest, but a high priest. Mr. Not Alan Rickman. Where, in exchange for money, ask that he unstupefies Samdi after he's already eaten about 2 imps. Lovely. He says, "Hey, pay me money, I'll do it." Everyone pays for Samti's rehabilitation. Samti did not have to pay a penny. Not everyone. I'm sorry. I was trying to give you credit. No. Bardakov and Glenn paid for somebody's rehabilitation. After that, we hit them with a bombshell that our devil that we wish to know about is Infernitus. And he says that until you leave this conversation, you get to ask me any questions. So we, being idiots, decided not to prepare questions beforehand and had to spitball them within like 10 minutes. Or technically, we had a couple of half an hour. Eventually, leading to a fair deal of questions being made, most of which seem to give good results. We eventually end the deal, regroup with Reese and Katarine, who have arrived but stayed out of the conversation as to not break the contract. And then decide to accost and harass the aide of one of the priests that sanctified the mission to explore the cave we recently found the beholder in, as well as the spear. We, as stated before, bothered him enough to being open about it, so as far as he can. Unfortunately, he was contractually obligated as to not speak lest he dies about some of the things that he knows. Besides that, he did tell us about a good few things, such as I believe it was a windmill in the laborers district.
Correct.
That is the last place he saw his charge.
And the only place where he would go in order to do things.
Besides that, we discussed the various situations and talked to Mahadi again, or rather Katarine did, to make a little deal with, as to reestablish the little shrine to, what was the name again?
Lyra.
Yes, thank you. In the great chapel that Mahadi has his main business in. To reestablish, he says, get me an invitation into the ball in the next coming weeks as Mahadi, not as anyone else, and not sneaking in. And that's the last of what I remember.
All right. So, if I remember correctly, you all were interested in taking a long rest after this day. Correct?
Yeah. Sounds good. Sounds all
Yep.
right.
Alrighty. Where would you like to rest, everyone?
I'm going to my manor. You guys are welcome to join.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at this character growth. Before you guys were like, meow. Now you're like, yeah, why not?
I will sleep in the canal.
Yeah. Hey,
Gator floating down the canal.
Glenn, what do you think? We should go back to our, go find a room at the inn, or what are your thoughts?
I think that's a good plan. I don't really want to bother Reese too much.
Yeah. I hear you.
Makes
Right
sense.
there with you, brother. So Glenn and I will go to get a room at the inn.
Alrighty. And then the rest of you accompany Reese over at his home. So,
I bring up with them. I don't know if you guys want to come with me. I mean, you've been traveling with them longer, so I don't know if I don't want to impose with you guys.
I don't think you understand how much we would like a break from those two.
I see. I thought they were endearing.
They are, but like a puppy that humps your leg, it is cute the first 5 times. After that, you're just annoyed and sticky.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hey. Makes sense to me.
Yes, Andy.
no, that was a grunt of what the fuck.
Okay, that's fair.
That was a
Ah. So,
When we, go ahead.
no, what were you saying?
I was gonna say when we do get to my house, I am gonna put up the guards and wards. So
All right. You call forth several wards. Which wards do you have that are currently permanent?
no, you said I didn't have it over a year, and it would have been the guards and wards would have been on the office if anything. But no, it's just to spell guards and wards.
Oh, please roll that in chat.
Okay, it's a mouthful.
Oh, yeah, another 7-paragraph long spell to
Yeah.
read. Okay.
Essentially, it
More or
doesn't
less,
affect
nothing can
anyone.
fuck you over, and you long
Yeah.
rest. That's what it reads.
Yeah.
More or less, nothing can fuck you over.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, yeah, they should have just
Like
put
if someone
that in
did break
spell
into the
manual.
house, like they couldn't find doors, they had to deal with webs. Like it's insane. I'm gonna designate everyone here with the password. That way it doesn't affect them. So
Hey, Glenn, let's go break in. No, I'm kidding.
no. We just hear from the gust of winds down the hallway. That's it. That's what I said. I let you guys know it's
I'm reading
Morgana.
through specifics about it.
Yeah. I let them know that the password is Morgana. Sorry, wrong M. Megan. Is that the right one? Meryl. It's an M. Okay. It's one of the first wife. Meryl. Levon.
Really? You password your home with your ex-wife's name?
With my dead wife name from when.
Yeah,
I was
he's
a
But
probably
you
a-
can't remember.
He's probably a
It
black
was
widower.
A long time ago. That was my first wife. She meant a lot. Second wife, not so much. I don't even want to get started on the third wife.
All right, I'm almost
No,
done.
I have to respect the game.
I mean, third wife hasn't happened yet.
Cat's just like, no.
You do owe me a favor after all.
Not
Nah, I'm
that
just
kind
kidding.
of favor.
I am kidding. Trust
Wow.
me, your powers are better used in other senses.
That last 2 lines just pisses me off to this spell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Sure. Okay.
It's rid of one thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty.
It'll be alright.
Yep. Well, you all successfully long rest. Congratulations. Next. Sorry, there's 0 anything that can interact with you under that, so. What are you doing next day?
Nice. Okay, so we need to get Mahadi this invitation to this Spalding ball. Kat, what was your angle with Little Miss Spalding bitch?
To try and basically have her use it as a, look, daddy, what I can do on my own.
Good. I like this. What was our position on getting her to invite Mahadi as a fuck you to her father? Did we think that was a good idea or not? I can't remember.
I I think everyone decided it was a good first bet, and then if that did not work, then to make a very large donation to the school in Sharpton.
Oh, and get him a ticket that way. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, we can do that. Ugh.
Also try and see if I can pull some strings with Roscoe. Because he's the Spalding of Trade, right? If I wrote my notes right.
That is correct, but he already paid you back for the favor he owed you.
No, George paid me back for the favor. This is just a random dude.
Oh, Roscoe, the other
Yeah.
one. Who
Roscoe.
does not owe you a
George-
favor?
He does not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I tell you, I could always see if I could pull some strings with Roscoe. It's very easy for me to get favors from them, but it's very rarely that someone is out there that I owe a favor to.
Mm-hmm.
So
So the next thing is to try and have a meeting with Davina.
I think so. Do you have a way of contacting her?
I have several. It depends on how do we actually want to approach it. I could cast a sending and see if she could perhaps meet at the city's finest dress shop. Let her know when my appointment is and hope that I could see her again for it. Or I could contact her in a dream, or I could possess her body and write a note from myself to her. There's all sorts of ways.
Let's try the dress shop first, before we get invasive.
That's a fair enough point. So, Reese,
yes.
who would be considered the best dress shop in town?
That would be GM. What's the dress shop in town?
Archie's Fine Lace.
For females, it would be the Archie's Fine Lace. For males, it would be Jehovah's Great Tux.
What is a tux?
So really, think of what a penguin looks like, but as clothes.
Holy shit, Cat actually knows what penguins are.
Wrong pole.
It's
Penguins
fine.
are the South Pole.
We get
Not-
carnivals
not in
coming
this
through here
universe.
all the
Penguins
time.
are where it's cold.
Okay, that's fair.
It drops to a certain amount of degrees, and a penguin just peep.
They spawn from the snowballs.
Oh, that's precious.
And they come in different colors.
Interesting. So
It's ki-
we are
oh,
going
yeah.
to go to Archie's and all right. Let me prepare sending.
Alrighty.
I would highly encourage you not to drop my name. I make people feel uncomfortable in this family.
All right. So you are sending who? What?
Davina, and I'm typing it out.
Alrighty. Whoa. Wrong button. And Monkey and Glenn, I assume you're still dedicated to doing the same thing you've been doing most mornings?
Yep.
All right.
Exactly.
Every 7 days is when you'll be able to make a check.
All right, cool.
In chat.
All right. I'll be setting up an appointment at Archie's. Perhaps we can cross paths there. roll me persuasion.
I got lost. Who are you speaking to on the persuasion?
This main Spalding's daughter.
Okay.
Yep.
No, I just was making sure like I didn't miss like.
Mm-hmm.
So, you get a reply of, what? I could go dress shopping. Yeah. Who are you?
Catherine, the one that spoke to you.
So you're doing
before
sending
at the
again?
meeting? Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I see you doing that. I'm gonna cast guidance on you now. Spell sulfur fills the air.
Oh, you. Fine. You seem to have interrupted her while she was sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
She's a noble. She doesn't have to wake up early.
That's fine.
But apparently she'll be at Archie's sometime today.
Mm-hmm. Perfect.
Alrighty,
This
so anybody else, what are we doing? Yeah, Reese?
I let them know. This is good that you want to do this because it gives me time to A, check on my business, and B, collect the money I'm owed, and then as well as like move the money around, that way I pay for my stuff. So I've been away from my business a little long. So in other words, I'll be at the shop if you guys need me.
No problem. You take care
Or
of what you
office.
take care of.
Yes. Again, you guys have the password, right? Well, it goes away after a certain amount of time, but yeah. So it's still up. Yeah, you guys have the password to get in and out. Just remember, and then I'll keep an eye on the shop for now. And I give you guys. Who of you guys are the most responsible here? I hand it to Catherine's husband, or not husbando, your guard, Gabrielle. I go, you're probably the most responsible one here. Here you go.
Much appreciated. I will take care of this, I promise.
Appreciate it.
If
Monkey
Monkey,
or
Glenn,
He probably is the most responsible one here, which is real bad.
if Monkey and Glenn were there, then it would be an obvious choice that it'd be.
I was
us.
gonna say it would be obvious if they were here. I would have been immediately gone to Glenn.
So
Yeah, I got it.
this key lets me into the house.
Yes, it'll get you to the front door. Just remember when you put the key in, say the password. That way you don't
Morgan.
get hit by a gust of wind.
Morgan.
Yeah. No, it's
Meredith.
yeah, I think.
Mary?
Melinda.
Meryl Levon.
Monkey.
Meryl.
Monkey.
Ah,
Meryl Levon.
Meryl
very
Levon. You
it's
know,
very
there was
important.
a Meryl where we came from. Catherine, you remember the Streep? Oh, this wonderful actress that we had. She was the most versatile and amazing actress you would ever see in any play.
Incredible range. Yes.
Incredible. Yes.
My ex-wife
always
was
wanted to
an
have
actress.
Similar performances. Always play same stone-hearted bitch.
But she
That's crazy.
played it exceptionally well.
My former wife was a performer before she fell ill. So
Maybe it is the
I don't
name.
know.
Meryl.
Maybe. It's a good thing. Anyways, don't lose that key.
Oh. Alrighty. So, what's everybody else doing? Monkey and Glenn do their thing over the course of a couple of hours, of course. Sandy, Bart?
I am going to scope out the area of this dress shop because now I do actually get to function as Catherine's bodyguard. And And I will probably, whilst in the area, I will start attempting to gather gossip about Lady Spaulding's father to see if we can get any, like, more emotional leverage that might want her to really try and piss him off by bringing this brothel owner to the party.
Okay. So you're worried about if her father would be pissed off enough that his young daughter, who is of legal age but barely, brings the owner and operator of the largest brothel of this entire coastline to their family event.
Oh no, I'm aware that that will piss him off. That is not not what I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to find a reason for her to want to piss him off outside of just pissing off Daddy. I'm trying to find gossip that would give us a tipping point that would make her want to do that. Because that, like, it's not difficult to say, hey, really piss off your dad, like flirting with that kind of shitty prince instead of the one who's in line to the throne. Like, that's easy. Anyone can do that. But this is like driving a knife. We need a little bit of leverage, I think.
This would require some type of carousing with the upper class to gain access to that. If you have not... You didn't carouse with the upper class, did you? You did middle class.
Yes, I did.
You did upper class?
Yeah.
All right, then which of the people would you like to go talk to gain some information from? Look at this, guys. Your progress in other missions is starting to turn around.
Mm-hmm.
Indeedy. Yeah, I think the only contact I really gained was the dockmaster from the Harbour District. But maybe he told me about a friend of his that works in the merchant areas who imports a lot of silk through him, and they own, some of the dress shops in the area. So that's who I go to. I go, oh yes,
which one is this?
Master's. I don't know. I was making something up.
Well, no, I gave you specific contacts.
You did.
Yeah, everybody got them. Yeah. Did you not write down your contacts' names?
I wrote down Kenny Penny.
Well, he's dead now.
No, Kenny's alive.
No, Kenny's the captain. Yeah. It was his
Grant
first.
Is very dead.
Grant dead, yeah. So you want to go talk to Captain Kenny? See if he knows anything about anything?
Yeah, actually, he does seem like the type that would maybe know some weird shit.
All right.
Fuck it.
Are you recruiting anybody to come with you?
Who else is free? Sandy, isn't it?
Yep.
Sandy, would you like to come meet a shady individual to try and pry some information out of his brain?
You're muted, Sandy. But my headcanon just said, would I ever?
I mean, I figured that was a suitable enough hook to get him on board.
Yeah.
I think he might just be away from his desk.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. So, let's start first with Monkey and Glenn. Monkey, you're the one preaching, correct? Trying to give people these things and teach them, a couple of things while you're doing so?
Well, mostly... I guess preaching is an okay word, but yeah, just trying to, feed the people and let them, and Glenn and I are letting them know the good word, I guess, I suppose.
Okay.
I would definitely be trying to show off some sleight of hand tricks with devil sticks as well, like be entertaining as well as passing out food.
Alrighty. Well then, Monkey, persuasion roll.
All right. Hold on, I don't know what I did with my character sheet. Oh, I moved it down here. That's why. Okay. Advantage because Glenn's out there helping me, or regular?
Yeah, sure. Hey, better than the natural one.
Yep.
Alrighty.
Am I able to lucky that even though I'm not
No,
there?
you're not there.
Okay, I was making sure. I was making
Yeah,
sure.
No. You're already
Making sure.
broken enough. You can. Yeah, it's
we're
fine. Glenn, perception check. 26. You notice pretty quickly that there's regulars that have been coming by, asking questions, listening, and then there's regulars that come by, get the food, and just leave. It comes with the territory of what you're doing. You're not just doing this to get monkey followers, or maybe you are, but you know monkey's not. You're also trying to feed the hungry, so it's working.
Yep.
However, over the past couple of days that the two of you have been doing this, keep in mind you've been back in this town for about a week now, there's been less of the regular people showing up. Out of the, what, you guys usually bring out like 50 sandwiches?
Oh, probably more than that, because I think we're doing like 50 gold a day.
Oh, you're doing 50 gold. I knew 50 was in there somewhere. All right.
Yeah.
50 gold. They are
And even
a
if-
silver
yeah.
a piece, so that's 500 sandwiches. Okay.
So many sandwiches.
So out of the 500 people that usually get fed through all of this, the number has dwindled down to about 450-ish, Glenn. And, well, you can either keep these spare sandwiches or just give it out to other people that, you know, claim, hey, Mima's back at the house, sick.
Yeah, and I'll let Glenn speak for himself, but I imagine that if we have extras, we're going to go to houses and go out to them, and also hit the farming areas too, because they're the people that have the animals in the.
Well, are we allowed to leave past the gates?
Oh no, we can't go past the gate. I forgot about that because of the.
So
the
I
wristband.
think I think we would be like if we have those extra sandwiches, and by the time towards the end of the day, I would let Monkey know that hey, some of the regulars that usually come around aren't coming around, as we can see, all these extra sandwiches. But why don't we start making our way back to the other group, and on the way we could knock on some doors, preach the good word, and hand some sandwiches out.
That sounds fantastic. I like the way you think there, Brother Glenn.
God, we're Jehovah witnessing this thing.
Don't we not have the bracelets on because we teleported?
Well, you had them on originally because you teleported out.
Yeah.
No,
Oh.
we didn't teleport out. We took
we
carriage
took
out.
the carriage.
Oh,
yeah.
that's right.
Mhm.
So yeah, you don't have the braces, which means if you go out, you'll have to buy new ones.
Yeah.
Think of it like Disney. They don't allow you out for a couple of hours and then come back. You have to get a new thing.
So they took off the bracelet when we left by carriage, is what you're saying?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm with you.
All right. So where are you going to try to feed out the other 50 or so?
Just on the way back, we're just gonna hand them out and knock on doors and is there like a orphanage on the way back or like a
You think Spalding would have an orphanage? No.
no?
They have the
Just let them
Grovelers
die.
district.
Yeah.
No. It's not called an orphanage. It's called future labor housing.
Yeah, the Grovelers district. You have to grovel
Yeah.
there to move up into the burden, and then
So
I crawled out of poverty.
I'm following Glenn's lead as he's survivaling us the best route.
Okay. Well, yeah, you guys execute handing out all of your things and trying to spread the word, and a few people do open their doors, take the sandwiches, and then slam the doors in your face.
Expected. That's expected.
Even more
Yeah.
people open the door, think that this is a deal of some kind, and just slam the door in your face without taking the food. And at the end of all of it, you're still stuck with like 10 sandwiches as you're walking down the road.
All right, that's fine.
But you definitely notice that 50 people didn't show up over the past few days.
All right.
And it wasn't 50 off the rip, it just slowly dwindled.
Mm-hmm.
Glenn's the one.
Yeah, I would have. Let Monkey know that. or something. I don't know what's going on, but maybe they're getting less interested, or maybe someone's trying to, maybe they're catching onto our trail and trying to sway them away. I have no idea.
Yes, interesting. Got to pay attention to this, and it could be that they're just busy and they got other things to do. Maybe they're helping out family, or maybe there's something a little bit more nefarious going on here. So we'll keep our eye out. Good watching out there, Brother Glenn.
Of course.
I can't wait to make you Papa Glenn someday.
But anyways, let's go over and do Bart and Samdi's thing now. Samdi, are you back? Oh, you are back. Okay. Bart asked you to accompany him to go talk to the captain in order to... Wait, what's the captain? Timmy Two Cents?
Kenny Penny.
Kenny Penny, that's right. I know all of their puns are around money, but there's an entire crew. The two of you can go out there if you would like to join Samdi to get some information about higher society. Kenny and the Bets, yeah. All of them are around money. Samdi, would you like to accompany him or not? You're still
Sure.
mute. Okay, there you go.
I was
So-
scrambling to try and alt-tab to the right one.
All right. So, Bart, you make it over to the shoreline where you see that Kenny is currently having his crew prepare the ship with a whole bunch of empty barrels and crates and spare hay in order to, or straw, I guess you would consider it, just to fill in the gaps of whatever they're going to go get. As you're wandering up onto the ship, he looks over at you. You know, a lot of balls showing up here. Did you at least bring me a drink?
Always. And I will produce, because I knew that he's an alcoholic,
Yeah, he's a sailor.
1 gold flask of rum.
Sure. He'll take it, sniff it. You know, it's a shame what happened to, what's his face?
Grant.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, I am sorry about
Some the
that.
burps.
I was not, well, when I was asking around for him, I was not expecting to have things go down that way. But, man, devils can get their claws into you in all kinds of funky ways.
Wait, that was a devil? I thought it was just a prostitute.
No.
Oh,
no,
shit, that makes a lot more sense then. Alright, cool.
Yeah, dealt with, thankfully. Hey, look, I come to seek your assistance with something. Business transaction, usual kind of stuff. I've got a friend that's having a meeting with someone in the clothiers area, some fancy dress shop. And I'm looking for some information, if that's okay.
All right.
One of the parties in this meeting has some connection to the Spaulding family. I'm looking to see if there's an angle I can use. Some kind of leverage that I can use to drag a wedge between Mr. Spaulding and his youngest daughter.
I mean, you're asking for a pretty tall order, if I'm being honest.
If it was going to be easy and anyone could do it, I would have gone to anyone, but I knew it was the kind of thing I needed you for.
Good call on that one. Huh. Well, I know he's a little protective of her, but not to the degree you would think, a reasonable person would be, right? He definitely, well, rumor mill has it, she just follows orders, whatever she's told to do. And she's more of an asset than a child to him.
Poor girl. Well,
Yeah. That's the life of nobility, right?
I know.
You
Seen
schmooze
it
with enough of
firsthand
these
too many
people.
times.
Yeah. You realize just how fucked up it is. But, I mean, yeah, that's about everything I know about her and him. Ooh, I mean, once a year they go over to the Spalding docks and go sail out towards the mountain range.
Really?
Yeah.
Any idea why?
Beats the hell out of me. We're not allowed to look at the netted formation. He rolls his eyes.
What mountain range, right?
Exactly. But
okay.
yeah, one season I was asked to go out with them because apparently their captains weren't available for their private vessels. So I came out, I sailed on a smaller keel, and then I just left them to their own devices and went below deck. I'm not sure why, but some type of family tradition, I guess.
Interesting. Might have to dig into that later. But no, useful to know that he doesn't see her as much of a daughter but an asset. We might need... Anyway, I'm cooking something up. Could be a good show.
Looking forward to it.
And Kenny, if you need anything, give me a shout. I'll be in Spalding for a while, I reckon, so plenty of time for me to make good on my debts to you.
You know what? I might take you up on that one of these days. After all, you did kill my first mate. Kinda owe me one.
Technically, he attacked me first.
Yeah.
And it was Sandy that killed him.
Yeah, but I got a feeling he wouldn't pay me even if he did owe me one.
In his defense, he didn't actually have a brain at the time that he ate him. But anyway, no, you're right, he wouldn't pay you. But yes, I owe you one for sure.
Sounds good.
Just smiles in the background.
Alrighty. Well, we got to go out and pick up some goods and then come on back.
Sounds riveting. I'm sure you'll find a way to make it more interesting. Safe
That's
journey.
the hope. And the two of you are done.
Yeah.
Now, on to Katarine. You head over towards this new beauty shop out here. It's nice. It's refined. It has a very diverse array of styles of fabrics as well as pre-made dresses and riding wear for, sporting riding horses, not practical riding horses, because nobody would ever wear fucking pants like that if they were actually traveling. That would be ridiculous. But yeah, it's fairly nice. As you get inside, you see that there is a seamstress here who looks over at you. A dwarven woman who has a beautifully braided hair that's just two incredibly large braids at the crown of her head that go all the way down, and it would fall down past her ass, but it goes over her shoulder instead, where the two braids combine and meet. She looks over at you. Hi. You're new around here.
Yeah, I'm very new to town. But I was hoping that if you aren't so too busy to be able to pick up a dress from you for the ball that is coming up in 2 weeks.
Oh, you are very late to this. Um, my entire schedule is booked right now for all of the visitors coming in. Unfortunately, I don't have much time between now and then to even sleep. Getting everybody's dresses fitted and resized for numerous different individuals that don't understand what the fuck a diet is just to maintain the same dress. I'm sorry.
I understand completely. I just spent the last week in the Spalding Castle, and you would think that they were trying to, well, let's just say that if there was a fabric that could expand, it would do them a good bit of good.
Oh, I'm working on something like that. But unfortunately, I do not have the available time to customize a dress for you. We might have something in the back that would fit someone with your figure, but I'll admit, in Spalding, it's very rare to have to account for an hourglass shape compared to a pear. Oh, no, pumpkin. Yeah.
I would say
Pumpkin.
that the pumpkin was closer to the truth. I would appreciate if I could take a look. I can understand if you're too busy tailoring, but I heard that your shop was the best place to purchase a dress from.
Oh,
So
it absolutely is. Let me go in the back and see if I can't pull out some old dresses that people have left behind or I've had. And she wanders into the back.
Mhm.
A few moments go by, and then you look over as the young Spalding lady steps in. She's accompanied by 3 guards, 2 of which wait outside, and the third of which comes in with her. Jerry, you can remain over by the door. I'm going to go shopping.
I'm going to take a quick moment to assess what she's wearing currently. Would you say that she has a good sense of taste, or is it, you know,
Roll me an insight check on that, actually.
all right. Oh.
I mean, she's wearing exceptionally expensive jewelry and fabrics. It seems to match the trending style here in Spalding for sure, but if that's her taste or her adaptation, you can't really tell.
Gotcha. It is good to see you again, Lady Divina.
You as well. I forget your name.
It's Catherine.
Catherine. Huh. Alrighty. So, I think I'm going to go for the blue and white stripe sequence this time. Ooh, or maybe polka dots. And she looks over at you to see what your eyes say about that.
It's a bit of Kat's kind of assessing the overall look of her and trying to figure out what would work the best. You see, I think that what might work. Do you have the ombre here? I think that might be an interesting effect.
The ombre. I have no idea what an ombre is.
It's it's where it goes from like a lighter shade to the darker like tone. It's like that.
Oh,
Like,
where it's like
yeah.
fading into a different.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Oh, would that? She looks down at the outfit she's wearing, which is mostly just a very bright and vibrant yellow dress, and it is bright yellow. Like, that is nasty. But it's the trend nowadays, so fashionable. Not sure if that'll be bright enough for such an event.
You could always pair it with something that makes your jewelry pop a bit more. So if you have any sort of very large jewels or something like that, you could draw the attention more to that instead of the dress.
Oh. That sounds interesting. Yes. And it should be pink to magenta.
I think that would it is not the same as the yellow here, but it fits with what I've seen of fashion around here. I think it is a bold statement, and it would bring out like I said, your jewelry.
For the love of God, please convince her to wear a headpiece that makes it look like a star.
Oh, she'll have a tiara, I promise you.
Because you see, the thing is that even with the finest of cloth and the most elaborate of dresses, nothing competes with jewels as far as sending a message.
You are good at this. I can definitely tell that you've done this so many times. Oh, this is so good to have somebody else. Do you know how aggravating it is having everybody just tell me, yes, ma'am, yes, of course, ma'am? It's just so fucking annoying.
You can never get a true feedback on what you're doing.
Right? Like, everyone else would be like, oh, wow, polka dots, that sounds so cool. And polka dots are so stupid. That's like a day dress, right? Like, if that, I would only wear it as a day dress. And, well...
It's more of like a picnic kind of feeling, and not a,
I need to be elegant and distinguished.
Absolutely, as someone of your standing. And like I said, and also someone in your standing should be the one driving fashion, not the one always bending to its rules.
Her eyes gleam when you say that. Yes. At this point, the shopkeep comes out, and she's carrying with her this very long pole that rests over her shoulder in the center, and on either side has 6 dresses that she comes out with. She gets over to the side of the one area where you were standing, where you see there are these hooks mounted on pillars on the walls, and puts the pole up where you see the 6 dresses. I'm so sorry. Oh, hello. How are you? And she immediately drops that you even exist. I'm good. Continue working with her with what? Ooh, these are so nice. You look at the dresses, and admittedly, Kat, things that you got from Tal'Dorei are equal or better in quality, just across the board. But these do fit more into the Spalding aesthetic, where they like vibrant colors, bright colors. They also like frill. They also like fillery. They like all of these very aggravatingly adorable looking things that are made for like 1990s photo shoots when you're 4.
I was about to say like early 2000s prom dresses.
Yeah, around that bad.
Okay.
Now, of course, vibrant and colorful is not usually your go-to.
Right.
Across the 6 dresses, there is one that is this nice, warm, and slightly shiny-looking orange. It appears to be sparkling all the way across it as well, which would make you very reflective and distinguished. The next one is a leg slit dress that is a pure bright silver color, sparkling in the same manner as well. It has this very nice gem encrusted neck that goes right above the cleavage, and then without showing any too much, goes right back up the other side of the neck, to a single necktie, no shoulder straps. And then you notice a whole bunch of other dresses.
I will take a look at the fabric and see if any one of them are capable to be dyed very easily.
You could, in theory, dye the silver one, because silver is a non-intrusive color. But the orange one, you're not going to dye that easily.
Let me try this one. And she'll pick up the silver.
Okay. Ooh. I mean, it's a little dull.
It is by itself, but I think finding the right accessories for it will... And of course, you can't forget the shoes. The shoes can make the outfit as well.
What size are you? 8, 9, 10? And then she looks down and, well, by comparison of every other woman in Spalding, your feet are small.
A 7.
7. I think we have some 7s in the back. Let me go look. And she'll step out. Astera looks at you, looks at the dress. That is so pretty, though. No frills, unfortunately.
I think that the metallic look would make up for that.
Metallic look. Interesting.
And I do not know if it is something that is common here, but where I'm from, a good bit of the dresses for events like this would have silver thread itself woven into the dress.
Oh, for magical protection. Yeah.
To be ostentatious.
Oh! Where you come from, do they not enchant silver threads?
They do, but it is it is also for show. It is not just practical. And the first ball that I went to, and she'll do like a small prestidigitation and pull up, like, and do an image of the first dress that she wore, and it,
One thing,
like,
as you start casting a spell, you notice the guard on the other side of the room immediately raises his crossbow, and then once he sees it's just an image, he lowers it. He's definitely paying attention. He can't hear you, but he's clearly still paying attention.
My apologies, she says a little bit louder. But
Be less brutish around my friend. Continue.
You'll see, and then when I'm from, it is rather cold, so you see the floor lining here, and that was, if you see as well, and she'll like use the prestidigitation to like zoom, like she's zooming in on a picture, right?
Yeah.
And you see the silver threading here. That is both to add weight and to add a more subtle shimmer.
Wow. So your jewelry, you were like, is that coyote skin?
That is that was a wolf, actually.
A wolf?
Yes.
Did you kill it yourself?
No, my guards would not have allowed such a thing. But my father had. That was a skin that he had hunted himself.
Oh. Wow.
But he did not necessarily approve of me wearing it to the ball as an ornament. It was more his trophy than mine, you see.
This is wonderful. Now, the shopkeep comes back out again. This time has 3 pairs of flats that somewhat go with the dress, if you're looking for that. 1 pair of stiletto heels, sheer, black, slightly tinted. And then they bring out these tall espadrilles that sit on a 2-inch platform. Instead of the woven fabric, however, it seems to be a darker black with a slightly shiny coating to it.
I think she'll take more of a look at the stiletto.
Alrighty. Really? You need to be taller? She looks up at you.
No, but one of the things that stilettos send a message of is power. If you are capable of spending an evening a little uncomfortable, and especially if you can look the men in the eye while you're wearing them.
I imagine you look over many of their heads.
It is a bit intimidating, and you find that you can have a little bit more leverage with them.
Oh.
They're very easy to manipulate in such a way.
See, Father's been suggesting to me that I continue wearing flats so I don't intimidate people.
Why? Someone in your position should be capable of intimidating. It is part of your, what's the word, toolbox.
I mean, I'm not exactly in line to be the next proper successor. So, if I keep scaring everybody away, they're not going to be able to, join the lineage.
If you keep scaring everyone away, you're only scaring away weak men. You're not scaring away real ones.
Need you to roll a persuasion on that one. Your feather is in effect.
25!
All right. She nods as you're saying this. I hadn't thought about it like that.
And my question is, why does your father not see it that way? As someone who was destined for a political marriage myself, it's not just who you can bring in that should have value. You should as well. And you should be seen as having value beyond what you are as far as an asset.
Never really thought of it that way. But Father knows best when it comes to things like this. He's always very, he makes sure I don't have to think too hard or work too hard at anything, and it happens, I will say it is very boring just listening to everybody yes ma'am me.
Well, just one of those things. Would you want to shake that up a little?
Could be
I know
interesting.
that you mentioned that you were only brought on for the whole meeting diversity standards, right? And I understand that sometimes it can be a bit overwhelming to figure everything out on your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
But why not make allies who are already powerful in their own right.
That would upset my dad.
Hmm. Maybe he needs to be shaken a little bit out of his compliance with you, you know? Or complacency, that is the word.
Hmm. Yeah. I mean, couldn't hurt. Well, it could. So this one time when I was younger, he took me out to, learn how to play polo. Such a fun game. However, while we were on the horses, my cousin was attempting to smack my ball away from the post when I was about to hit it. So I ran over and I clocked him in the head. My father was so panicked for like a week.
Is your cousin the one who is the heir?
No, of course not. He has brain damage now.
Oh, so that was such a mighty hit then.
Well, he fell off the horse, but yeah.
Hmm. And how did you feel after that?
Oh, I felt bad. Well, initially I felt happy, but then I felt bad that he was hurt. But seeing my dad flustered was the funniest week of my life.
Was it now? You see, I had plenty of moments like that myself. When I was younger, there was I was.
How did that make you feel? Yeah, you're the therapist.
Yep.
God damn it,
The
that's Somdi's job.
therapist.
Somebody's supposed to be the therapist.
See, first time that I learned how to use charming on the people, my father had humans as gods, right? And they're a little bit more susceptible. And I happened to charm a good bit of them into letting me have whatever way I wanted. And it took just about a week, just as your father's did, for him to, full of panic to determine that perhaps maybe having elves around me would be a good idea. But it's sometimes it just takes just a little thing like that, just to remind them that you're your own person and that you can do things as you wish in many ways, that you're not too interested in disturbing things too much, but just a little bit of a shake-up.
Just enough to make the event more talked about.
Precisely. And whose name would be talked about the most if you do such a thing? That would be yours. And therefore, you both get to have your moment of giving him a little bit of a headache, right? Having some fun with it. But all talk is good talk. It shows that you're not someone to be trifled with, and that whoever is going to be your partner needs to have moxie and strength and be worthy of you.
True. I don't want a weak man.
There are so many, isn't there?
There is. It's bad enough I have to look at my family.
I just had an idea. Have you picked out a date for the ball yet?
Well, no, I was going to go stag so that people can try their hand at courting me. Yes, I would like some stilettos as well, thank you.
So, something else. You don't always want to seem too available, right? Because that means that, I dare say it, that could be considered low-hanging fruit, right? But, spending a good bit of time at the meeting. I think I have the perfect idea to give your father a heart attack.
Okay. Well, tell me.
So it's just coming together so perfectly. Invite Mahadi as your guest.
Mahadi? What? No, no, no. My
Absolutely.
father hates him.
Precisely.
Well, he's a
That's-
little too old as well.
Doesn't necessarily have to be there as a romantic date.
Oh, as like a conversation piece.
Exactly. He could be both a, there's such a thing as having mentorships. You could learn a few things from him as well. That evening, to see how he interacts with people, and because, he is a bit of a, from what I have been able to see, a bit of a rival. Not anywhere near these Spaldings, right? But still just enough to be a little bit, learn some of his tricks. And to do that, you need to be close.
Roll me another persuasion.
With my advantage, please. 24.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Huh. I need to learn more things from you today. Let us go grab some lunch, and then we can go grab some second lunch, and then we can come back here and make sure everything is fitted. Oh, by the way, shopkeep. Yes? Yes. Move her dress to the top of the list with mine. You're going to be working on both of us exclusively today. Okay? Okay.
Such an honor. Thank you very much, Lady Divina.
Oh, stop kissing my ass. You haven't done it yet. Don't start now. I just need another girl to actually sit down with and talk to.
I understand. I grew up with many sisters, but no friends.
Yeah. Anyways, let us go. So you're stuck now carousing with her for the day.
Listen, if he gets Mahadi in, Catherine knows how to play the game.
Yep.
And she's also, like, a little bit, like, she's not irredeemable. Like, we could work with what she's got going on, so...
He will burn with the rest of them.
She's also manipulatable, so...
There is that. She is useful.
Yeah. Alright. So yeah, no, we're good.
Alrighty. So around this time, Reese, you've gotten over to your office. You have checked in for the day. There's no new resurrections that are needed. No new favors being called in or anything like that. But you wish to send your messenger out to go have a conversation with George, was it?
No, that was only if Katrine's idea doesn't work. If not, then I'm just gonna stay present at the shop in case someone does come in. Since I haven't been present at all in, a week, essentially. So I'm just gonna stay at the shop.
And Catherine will, through the earpiece, let somebody know that the plan with Davina is working, and to let because I think Reese would have mentioned his plan, right, to Kat, of like, hey, here's a backup.
Yeah, you were in the room when I brought it up.
Yeah, so she will send it to somebody to send to Reese. That it's actually working.
Alrighty. Well then, I guess you get to have a relaxing day. Monkey and Glenn, you get back over to Reese's estate after you're done doing all of your jazz. And it would appear that Katerine's boy toy is the only person remaining there right now. And he's out front currently. Apparently he's trying to whittle a chess piece for a chessboard that he's been working on.
Oh.
The Monkey, Glenn, how are you?
Yeah, we're good. We brought you a little breakfast. Here's 2 sandwiches.
Much appreciated. And he throws out the bread and just eats everything else.
Yeah.
Low carb.
Yeah, have you seen how shredded this man is? He does not eat carbs.
No breakfast whatsoever.
That's funny.
Gotta watch my macros, you know?
Yeah, he's there.
That's great.
Well, that was a choice. So, Gabriel, what's up? Where's everybody?
Oh, Bart and somebody went to mentally manipulate somebody, I think. He said something about the captain by the docks. Katerine went out to dress shop and apparently was inviting, I guess the Spaulding princess is what she is, to accompany her in order to manipulate her into getting with Mohadi. And Reese went to work.
So everybody's manipulating.
By the sounds of
Day
it, yeah.
job.
Interesting.
Well, I guess. Well, I mean, I know. I think I know where Bart's heading. It mentioned we did deal with somebody at the docks before. If you want to get check up with them, Monkey, see what's going on, and then try to reconvene with everybody else too.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. We can do that. So, in the meantime, I like that that carving stuff you do. It looks pretty good. Now, I don't necessarily deal in wood, but I do little smithing stuff myself. Do you happen to know where there might be a forge or something I can rent?
A forge you can rent. Oh.
Yeah, I just want to make, I kind of miss doing a little crafting. I just kind of like to, when we have some extra time, just manipulate the metal, if you know what I mean.
Well, I don't know one specifically, but given the fact that I have nothing better to do, I can go hunt one down for you.
That would be fantastic.
Absolutely. Hey, don't try to get in the house. Apparently, Wind will try to kill you if you don't have this key and say specific words.
What?
That's what they told me.
All right. Thanks for the heads up. Appreciate you.
Yep, no problem. Thank you for the meal. Do you want the bread?
No, it's okay. You can feed it to the ducks or something.
Oh,
Animals got to eat too.
You do not feed bread to ducks. It actually is very bad for their digestive systems. They can die.
Yeah, they can. And I guess it depends on, are you going to eat the duck or are you just trying to be cruel? Either way.
He blinks. Maybe I find a rat.
There you go.
And he just carries the bread in his hands. Come on, Monkey. You should know you can't feed bread.
I do, but it came out of my mouth a little too.
I got it. Yeah, yeah.
Like, no.
All right.
Aren't ducks like eldritch beings or something like that?
Yeah, there's some evil ducks out there you gotta feed the bread to. Of course, you don't want to do it to the cute little ones that you're gonna end up on your dining room table. But yeah. All right, let's go, Brother Glenn.
Right on. And we're gonna go try to meet up with Bardakov because I'm assuming he's probably by the docks where Kenny and the Beths were.
Yeah, I heard he's down by the dock. Sitting by the.
So, you head on over. You find Samdi and Bart by the docks very easily. All right, now we're almost all together again.
Hey guys, how's the manipulating going on over here?
Yeah, I mean, we got together with a friend of mine. He gave us some interesting information about well, I don't want to say princess, the young Spalding woman that Catherine was supposed to be meeting up with, but it looks like she left before I could relay any of the information, so it was probably a wasted trip. And now I owe someone a favor.
You tend to do that a lot, don't you?
Yeah, why does it always sound like you're always owing favors to somebody?
Because I'd rather take the risk that they never follow up on it than pay them.
I see.
If they die, you don't have to owe them.
And he might die, or we might leave, or I might die. Either
That's-
way, I'm not out of my money now.
Yeah, that's why Glenn and I just like to kind of do things out of the goodness of our, don't want to have those.
You make me sick.
I appreciate you too.
Plus, there is generally speaking, if you are exchanging favors with people, it builds up a better rapport rather than just, simple transactional relationships of, oh, I give you money for this information. No one likes that. It makes you feel like you're just some common informer. I do him a favor, he does me a favor, I do him a favor. It goes back. Someone always owes someone, and then, you can usually call in some pretty big chips like that sometimes.
I gotcha. Well, it's good to have you around. All right. Now we got to come up with a plan.
Out of character, what was this windmill that we wanted to check out?
Yeah.
Oh, that
I was
shit.
I was thinking about that too. Like, oh yeah, don't we have like
But like
a
no one was
dude
bringing it
right
up, and I
now?
was like,
Isn't there a dude that literally is following Bartikov around right now? Like,
Oh, yeah.
some
Yeah.
priest who
Well-
wiped his memory.
We have kept
Ian.
this busy.
Yeah.
Come along, Ian. Let's go to this windmill.
Now?
Yes, now. I've already dragged you through the docks to meet a dread pirate
He's not a pirate. He's a captain.
of a pirate ship.
That's a
Well-
pirate vessel? He has official documentation and flags.
Technically, I think he's a smuggler, but anyway,
Wait, he's a smuggler?
who knows? He's a very dangerous person. His first mate was in love with a devil.
Yes, I heard about that. You guys
Yes.
killed him.
I did.
Zombie burps again. Ah, what
And
is with
Sandy
me?
ate him.
I did.
So, are you going to continue arguing, or are you going to show me the way to this windmill?
I'm not arguing. I'm just looking for clarification, considering it's only the four of you.
Are we
Yeah, right.
expecting resistance?
I don't
think
know.
so.
Insight.
Ooh.
The man is a stone wall.
He definitely knows more than he's letting on.
She's glowering at him. Oh, God. Who are we waiting on? We're waiting on Kat and Reese.
Yeah, I heard Reese got to work
I don't
today.
even- I don't even know what you guys are.
Yeah. I heard that Reese is working today. He's got, yeah, but that happens when you're not your own man. So,
It's true. Yeah, Bart will send a message through the earring. Kat, what is your ETA? Like, are you likely to be free anytime soon, or are you going to be tied up all day with this Spalding girl?
We are on our fourth meal of the day. I am about to die.
Okay, I'll mark you down as busy for this one.
It's I think that she is about. It's what? It's about evening at this point. would
Oh
you
no,
say?
this is like midday,
Oh, midday.
like noon.
We have.
Meals by midday.
There's breakfast, then there's second breakfast, and then there's thirdsies.
We're currently at tea, and it is not just tea.
Yay, the crumpets!
I'm going to throw up.
Well, I will say a prayer for your waistline. How's the plan going? Do you need? I managed to get some information from one of my contacts in the docks, but sounds like you're making inroads already.
I think I have her convinced.
Oh, good. What a wasted trip.
Perhaps not waste this next one.
Well, yeah, we're going to head over to that. I think we're going to head over to that windmill that Ian mentioned. Would be nice to have some firepower to back us up, but we'll manage.
Give me until this evening. I think that we are going to finish our dress fitting, and I think that she has. I think that she mentioned that there is some sort of fresh import of some sort of new cake this evening that will be at the Spalding Castle.
Well, while you live the high life, we will go to a bar.
Do not get too
Sweet.
drunk.
I meant for lunch. Some of us have been doing things that require walking around.
We've been walking all. Oh yeah, I'm not here. I'm not listening to here.
Anyway, I'll meet up with the others and keep me posted.
I will. As soon as I am able to get away, I will head that direction. We meet back at Reese's office and grab him.
Yes, I will need to catch up with him. It would be nice to have most of us in place for this. When if we're going to do the middle in the evening when you're back, then yeah, we'll go find Reese, let him know that he's free to do what he needs to do, but we need him in the evening, and I'll find out what the fuck Monkey and Glenn have been up to.
It's always a good question.
Joey, are we all aware of? Are we all going to the ball, or is it just Cat?
All
think
of
we're
you,
all in-
you're all coming as entourage, which means
Mhm.
you can't be wearing any of your distinguishable armor. You cannot be carrying any of your obvious weapons, since security reasons.
I am the weapon dude.
Yeah, and Bart can just summon things.
Yeah. And
Your crossbow, you're gonna have to find a way to hide it.
All right, don't worry. I'll just pick up Glenn and start smashing all of that.
Gatas!
Throw the monk at him.
That's what bags of holdings are for.
Cat has seeming.
I'm gonna. At some point during the day, I would have pulled Glenn aside and shown him what my outfit's gonna be as a preview. And I'm dropping it into Discord so I don't forget. Just ignore the horse, but you get the idea.
Ignore the.
Wait
Oh
a
my
minute.
god!
Hold on, I gotta see this.
Ignoring a horse?
For fuck's sake.
You're gonna fit in perfectly.
Oh, that's
Well,
great.
the sad part is that he is. Like, that's.
But I had to drop it now because I'm gonna forget by the time the.
Oh
comes.
god.
You're showing Glenn the outfit. That you're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah,
wear.
just Glenn and I. Just just Glenn and
It's
I.
gonna look like Sylvester
Oh,
Stallone as
dude, magnificent, man.
And I found something that matches Joey's description that's not too egregious. So
Yeah.
That's
Alrighty.
awesome. It'll
So,
look great together.
while you're having,
she's gonna hate every second of it too.
while you're eating your crumpets, Cat,
Uh-huh.
one of the guards goes over, leans down, and whispers something to her, and she rolls her eyes, and then she looks at you. Well, I'm so sorry that we have to cut our day short, but apparently I am expected back at the castle.
Oh, that's frustrating.
It really is.
So unfortunate. Turns around, fist bump.
So as far as what we mentioned earlier, am I free to relay that message to our friend?
Yes.
Perfect. And the pink to magenta dress, I will be sure that he wears something that will match it.
Yes. I'm going to be wearing a darker or a lighter magenta that fades into black dress.
Oh, that'll be very nice.
Sparkling, of course.
Of course, because there has to be.
Yep.
Excellent. Well, I wish you well with your whatever it is that you are being beckoned for, and we will have to catch some tea sometime between now and the ball.
Wish you the best as well. And she'll just pat the top of your head. Stand up and then leave. She could not reach your head. She's too short. She's like 5'0".
And Kat's like 5'10".
Yeah. Which is why you in stilettos, like, just...
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. And she uses it to her advantage.
You need
It's
specifically Bart and Gavril to, like, be at your height.
That's it, yeah.
And Glenn, I guess, but...
Well, Monkey as well, but Monkey's
Monkey's tall as fuck. Yeah.
But,
everyone's beneath him.
So, there, as soon as she is completely out of sight, there will be another sending to Mahadi.
Okay. She's out of sight?
You will be accompanying Lady Davina Spalding as her guest. Be sure to wear something with magenta.
Thank you so incredibly much for your diligence in this matter. Should be a promising event. She understands this is non-romantic, correct? She's far too young.
I'm out of fucking 3rd level now, damn it. Could I have said, like, I did my, arcane recovery while I was eating?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. So he gets a return sending. Yes, it is a little bit of a power play on her part to mess with her father's head, and as a mentorship kind of deal, wanting to understand your strategies.
Wonderful. Alrighty. Well then, now that the party can finally group back up together and finally get over to that windmill, we're going to go ahead and go on break. Be right back.
Cool.
Alrighty, everybody, we are back. So, picking up where we last left off, the party had gone separate directions in order to pursue some goals pertaining towards the party that is going to be taking place in just a couple of short weeks. At this point, we are no longer keeping track in weeks, we're keeping track in days. 13 days away, okay? So, tomorrow, that means 12 days away. Yeah, that's how it works. So, with all of you doing that, please keep in mind that... Oh, no. That's... You guys are unaware of that. Ignore what I was saying. You don't have to keep anything in mind. But instead, you all meet back up. Let's say, where do you guys wish to meet up? The windmill that was mentioned is over here in the Burden District. Where would you like to meet up?
Where's Reese's office located?
Oh, it's just like the opposite. It's like in the Hook District.
Over here. The complete opposite direction of everything.
Yeah.
The Church of Asmodeus is over in here, yes?
This right here.
Let's meet there.
Alrighty. So you all meet up over at Gospel's Pass, outside the Church of Asmodeus. Now that you're finally back together with one another, would you like to fill people in on what's been the happenings?
Will do. I'll tell everyone that I was able to convince Davina to have Mahadi as her date.
Oh, that worked out. I would have thought you could convince teenage daughter to rebel against their father.
It's not like I have experience in that or anything.
It's okay. I have experience as the other end, as the father with a rebelling daughter, so.
Me and...
You probably don't want to hear my opinions on it.
You really don't.
What now then? We've got a little bit less than 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we follow up on the windmill?
Of course. Yeah, not much happened at the shop today. Some old lady came in asking about a cat. I was like, I'm not a cat finder. That's the most exciting thing that happened today.
What a coincidence.
Mm-hmm.
Anybody else have anything else they wish to bring up?
And speaking of cats, I found this cat outside and it was a bit peckish.
It was probably the old lady's cat. I don't know.
It's my cat now.
It's with me. No. Besides that, there's nothing else I can think of. Then again, I don't really care what happens.
Yeah.
I'm all for just, waiting until the day of and crashing the party, so to speak.
I mean, this is the guy responsible for sending that troop, right? So, makes sense. Let's go.
The next step up in the cult.
So, okay. Yeah. I look at the dude that's with us. What do you want to do with him?
He's coming with us.
Wide-eyed.
Well, I can't eat him.
Thank goodness. I'm glad you're full.
I never said that.
So we got
Unfortunately, like most people in your church, I'm contractually obligated.
At least until we return you.
Okay. All right. Sure. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it's
Anyway.
all ultimately between the church and Bardakov, though. So,
Gabriel, would you mind keeping an eye on him while we go inside?
That, of course. You can help me tend to the horses.
Look at that. A relaxing day with Gabriel.
Yep. God, this
It's-
NPC has the life. Gabriel will do everything. But anywho,
Well- I was just gonna say, like, I mean, how chill is it? He watches the house, he watches the horses, he hangs out with the guardsman who gets turned to an ooze. He just, you know,
I have a handler too, okay?
He finds
He's not a big buff guy, okay?
he
Welsh
finds what?
does his job.
What monkey?
he also tries to find some smithing places for us.
mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well then, as you all are traveling out towards the outer gate, the guards do stop you. One guard in particular, who's looking at you all curiously, seems to recognize Reese in some capacity, but Reese, you don't recognize him in any formal capacity whatsoever. What's your business?
My business is my own.
How long do you plan on being outside the walls?
As long as I need.
Sir, you need to give me more direct answers or you are not permitted to come back into the city.
I pull my signet out and I go, Spalding business.
24 hours?
I ask everyone, 24 hours works?
4 hours
It
is good
should
by
be
me.
enough.
24 hours.
Very good. Give me your bracelets.
Oh, we teleported in.
He just blinks at you, and you didn't take the time to go get your formal bracelets.
That's why
No.
we're here now.
Because we had Spalding business. Did you not hear me the first time?
Yes, I heard you, but your ring symbolizes that you are on the underranking of the Spalding. You still are expected to conduct
And you
yourself.
better know your place before you keep talking, lest you incur my wrath.
He crosses his arms. Reese, you are fully aware that you as an underranking Spalding don't command
know.
the guard, okay?
We're
Fine. Easily known. 25 gold each for 24-hour passes. This will also include your fee for not conducting yourself properly and getting your bracelets upon re-entry into the city.
How many do we have? We have, what, 6?
7. 8. Gavriel.
Sounds fair.
And
Reese
Ian.
has got you, and I'll start walking out.
I'll pull out the coin and just.
Alright, so 25 times 8 is 200 gold.
Okay.
It's an expensive day trip. So, do. You all get outside of the city gates now. Gavriel will look over at you. Why did it seem like that guy did not like you?
No one in this town likes me. I either make an enemy of them or they owe me something.
Why don't people like you? You seem perfectly likable.
Well, when
It's
you
your
rip out
face.
a
It
heart
is
or
very
two.
misleadingly trusting.
There was a situation where at one point someone had to give me their kid, so it was kind of got around
Oh.
town. Yeah, I mean, I just did what any other person would do, and I gave the kid back. But you know, it's what you do.
You made a deal for someone's child?
They had to pay me.
Hmm. Gavriel takes a step away from you now.
Mm-hmm. At least you're not my wife. My poor wife. She had to help me with certain things in the house and skin the children I would hunt. I'm joking.
Duh.
As a quip. No, people just don't like me. It just is what it is.
Perhaps because you tried to flex your muscles at the wrong time.
No, that's not it.
I have to
That
admit,
can't possibly be it.
Princess, I have to admit that Reese is correct there. He ain't got much muscle.
Yeah, 100%.
The political muscle. Would it have been easier just to give
I
very
gotcha.
short but and undetailed? You're traveling to the Burden District, even not just staying spouting business for 24 hours.
If I had to talk to them every single time I went out the city via the teleportation and I had to leave via carriage, it's always a problem. After the 6th, 7th time, you just stop caring.
Yes, but at the point where it could interfere with what we're trying to do.
I can tell
You
you
get
if
some
it
thoughts.
really mattered, people are paying attention regardless.
Yes, but also it inconvenienced me. Therefore,
How did it inconvenience you, princess?
that now that you have made a particular enemy out of someone and not just a fleeting transaction.
He's just a guard.
Yeah, but I think what Princess is trying to say here is that reflects not too kindly on us.
Precisely.
And this is the help you signed with. I will keep that in mind, though, for the future.
As will I.
Very strange people. Way of speaking in this culture. They say a lot of things, but they don't really convey much, do they?
They do not.
Anyways, now that you're all outside, I believe this is the first time for many of you in the Burden District, correct? Yeah, your party hasn't gone here yet. Looking out on the open field, or the open walkway before you, you see that there is this very large structure building that looks similar to a barn, but is far longer and wider than a typical barn that you would come across is. It has quite a bit of security out here, patrolling around it as well. You take a look around at this point, and you see that there are very, very, very many workers out here. Individuals that seem to be walking around, pushing barrels, and moving grain, corn, wheat, things such as this. Into that incredibly large barn that you are looking at. It's definitely industrialized in the Burden District. And you see that there appears to be a Spalding out here working out front of this barn. The individual looks around at all of you and smiles graciously until he sees Reese, and his expression drops a little bit. Hello, is there something all of you are doing out here?
We're just perambulating a bit. We wanted to go for a little perambulation.
Perambulate? Yes, of course, yes, that would. Well, so long as you stay out of the way of all of the employees, they still have a couple of more hours until dusk, and that is when they get to finish whatever they're doing and then get off of work. We just need to make sure that those in the Burden District do stay constantly moving, so long as there's daylight to be spent.
Yeah, makes sense. Where do they live out here too, or they just work out here?
Oh, heavens, no, they don't live out here. This is where all of our farmland is. I mean, there's a couple of them that go between shifts to patrol to make sure nobody messes with our food. But aside from that, most of them, most live in the Edenal Park.
Makes sense. Thank you kindly.
Of course. Toodaloo! Take care of yourselves.
And, where is... she's gonna turn to Ian. Where is this, windmill?
It would be, between the corn and the wheat fields.
Perfect.
Yes. So, I would like a survival check for you all to find it.
And while we're after that conversation, we're walking away after, so that we're not in earshot. Hey, brother Glenn, we gotta make sure that we think about that park.
Yeah,
Sure there's-
checking out the place after here. Maybe I'll talk to the workers there.
Yeah.
But right. Wait, you said between the corn and the wheat? I think it might be this way. And it's gonna try to look.
Roll
survival?
Survival, yes.
Oh, baby. Ooh, not my best roll. 17.
17 is pretty good. You navigate around to get past many of the workers, and you do notice there is a good few hundred people working these fields out here. They seem considerably well kept, at least health-wise higher than the Grovelers District individuals, but they are definitely committed to their jobs out here. Many of them seem to be thankful and happy that they are working these fields. As you wander past, however, you make your way past this field and then that field, past a couple of houses as well, and you begin approaching closer over towards the windmill. Now, everything else up until now has been very modest, very simple. However, as you make your way over towards this windmill, you see that the bars around the fan seems to be breaking and cracking off. There's a very loud creaking noise coming from inside it as the turbine is trying to turn and, well, it's just not really doing a very good job at it. Now, you all begin approaching closer. You see there's a couple of windows that you could barely see into unless you were right up underneath the sill themselves and stand on your tippy toes.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Well, Glenn's gonna do some stretches, Sandy, and cast Gift of Alacrity, and then should I do you want me to fly around, just scout around the windmill a bit, or you guys just want to go up, walk in?
I think we can just go up and walk in, but it's up to y'all.
We do not know if the priest is still there.
He's also been missing for a certain amount of time, so who knows? But I'm down for whatever.
Let's see what he can see.
So are we going in, or am I scouting
Scout
first?
ahead. I think that would be a good idea, Glenn.
Are there a bunch of people that will be able to see him if he's flying around?
People out working the fields would see him, definitely, if they turned to look over here. But by this windmill, it's mostly abandoned right now.
Okay.
Here, come here. And she will touch him and cast Greater Invisibility.
Ooh, so that only lasts 1 minute, keep in mind.
Yep.
You want me to take that one instead?
What was that?
Do you want me to make him invisible instead? That way he has longer than a minute.
Certainly, that would not be a bad idea.
I pull out my lute and I strum one string. I pull out my violin. I strum one string and I touch him with the bow, and he turns invisible.
Dong!
Nice. Gotta learn this
About an
trick
hour.
myself.
No
Sounds
problem.
good. And I will use my boots to fly and try to look around at the windows and see what I could.
All right,
See if
roll me a stealth check first off.
righty.
See how
I will.
quiet you can be.
I will use one of my d6s for this. Okay, that is a 16.
Well, advantage because you're invisible.
Oh, so 24.
Yep. As you fly up and begin moving over towards the windmill, you do have to be careful not to get touched by the deceptively fast-moving blades, even though to your perception it is moving slowly. It is, the closer you get to it, moving quite fast right now.
Yeah.
Go ahead and fly yourself over towards the window. On either side, here or here. No, that's not there. It's here.
Oh, sorry.
Yep. As you peer inside, you can see that there's this mechanism in there that you don't really understand because you're not a tinkerer. That seems to be turning and churning something inside of this very large, well, hole in the center of the mill itself. You're not sure if a mechanism is moving the windmill or if the wind is moving the blades and doing something inside. However, as you fly over there, there's a number of barrels and crates that seem to be stored, most of which are cleanly kept as well. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
We use another d6.
Like a D6. Like a D6.
Oof, that's okay. That's a 20.
Dirty 20.
Mhm.
As you look inside, you can tell that the barrels and crates are very cleanly kept, though the floor in this place seems relatively dirty. Over by this lifted platform, which you can peer at by floating up to a higher status within this windmill's tower itself.
Mhm.
You see that on top of this platform up here, there is a pretty sizable area that is completely wiped of any dirt or any real crud or anything like that. Like, it is unnecessarily cleaner than everything else around it. Looking around a little bit more in here, you take note directly underneath this windowsill that you are at. There's quite a few rats, dead rats, lying on the ground on their side, and they look pretty thin.
How does it look like been dead for a while, or I can't really discern that?
You can't really discern that. The window isn't perfectly clear. It's a little foggy and, yeah. Or a little smudgy would be the better term for it. They don't have Windex in this era, you know?
But to my vantage point, I don't see anybody in there or anything like that. Just the clean crates and some clean spots. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Well, I will fly back to the group then. And yeah, so I mean, for a shady looking spot, you know, there's some crates in there that are kept cleaning, so it does seem like, you know, someone's actually been in there. Saw some dead rats in there. Don't know how long they've been dead in there for though. But yeah, so maybe someone's in there.
Interesting. And if it's that clean, it could be someone of note, you know?
It's probably also a secret passage. That could be a thing too. If you don't use a certain amount of area, it can get dusty. And if the area is clean and more areas than the other, it's probably the more treaded through area.
That is what it seemed like from my vantage point.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, shall we give it a knock, head inside?
I think that we should try to go in quietly.
Alrighty. Well, the door is on the backside. You would have seen that as well, Glenn.
Mm-hmm.
So all of you are more than welcome to move over to that backside door. So you're walking this way, everyone?
I'm gonna cast see invisibility on myself.
Okay.
So,
Roll me a perception check. Let's see what you see.
oh shit.
Your Elven I see.
Mm-hmm. Perception. Ah, there it is.
Ooh, that's good.
Oh, just 21.
Just a 20.
Okay, then. Reese, as everyone is walking ahead of you, coming over to this side, you see perched on top of this small canopy outside here, there is an imp watching this area.
I telepathically tell who's in front of me. Bartikov hasn't started moving. Monkey hasn't started moving. I'm gonna just tell.
Yeah, Bart's not there. He would have been moving up.
Yeah, Samdi because he's within the Bartikov because he's in range. Oh no, he said he's not here. Yeah, I tell Catherine, hey, there's an imp next to us, watching us, invisible. As a heads up, he's on top of that, and I point to. You said the canopy?
This canopy right here. So
Okay,
at the
great.
windmill, since this is a practical windmill, they have these small canopy areas for people to move their carts and goods for rainy days if they can't transport it inside immediately.
Yeah, I tell you it's above the canopy.
So could it be the one that is working with?
In my church, we use
They
imps as part of the initiation, as well as like just common guards and familiars. So yes.
Would it be inappropriate to kill it first?
If someone killed Hillian, because Hillian's not my familiar, right?
Yeah.
Would I feel if they killed Hillian?
If you would address him or command him to come, he would not be able to. That you would not know. But if he was your familiar, you would know that you're familiar. You would lose that connection you always have to it.
Okay. Because I know we're bound by the contract as per
Mm-hmm.
the church, and that's as far as it is. Okay.
Yes.
I go, if he's a familiar, yes. If he's like Hillian, no. Thing is, if he's a priest of any sort, he won't have it. But it's up to you. I can also I could blast him too.
I don't want him to necessarily give forewarning of us arriving.
Yeah, but he's gonna warn them if we go into the windmill. So either way, he's gonna warn.
Can you remove his invisibility?
How far is he from when I walk past? I'm
Well,
trying to,
from
like,
where
make-
you're standing, he's about 10 feet off the ground.
Yeah. So would I be able to reach
Yeah,
at
10
him
feet.
at all?
Oh, hell no.
Whatever,
You're
if-
definitely too short to reach
okay.
somebody at 10 feet. You would need Monkey for that.
Okay.
Who appears to be back. Welcome back.
I go. Let me look around the windmill, guys, out loud, and I'm gonna cast Fly myself, and I'm gonna float towards the canopy, like as if like I'm just scouting. I'm diagonally going up, and when I pass him, I'm gonna attempt to rip out his heart.
All right. Well, as you are flying past, his eyes seem to be watching you, and then zoop, disappears.
Oh, so he does it as I'm flying towards him.
So as you begin flying up, zoop, disappears.
Oh. I go, oh, he just disappeared. Interesting.
Which could have dispelled the magic and I could have banished him.
Yeah, I don't have that ability.
I thought you could dispel magic.
I think when I did my sheet clean, I deleted it. So.
Reese, why do you need to check the scout out? I already did that.
Yeah, you're right. No end. Also, invisibility drops because it flies concentration.
Yeah.
Oh no, a visible Glenn.
Oh no.
Well, looks like we should just
But
peek
this
in
also
the door.
means. So the thing
All
is
right.
that imps can't innately teleport either.
True.
So if he went into a pocket dimension, it was a familiar, he would have sensed it regardless.
Do you have the Find Familiar spell?
No, but I am expertise in
I
the
do.
arcane.
Yeah, then you could know the mechanics of it then, yeah.
I heard kick down the door.
So it wouldn't have mattered.
Right. So it seems that we have and well, either Warren's master or already has. So let's just go in.
So, you try the handle, Glenn?
Yeah.
All right. It seems to be barred shut from the other side.
Well.
By the way, everybody, please update where you are on the map.
I'm where I'm at.
No, I'm like right here.
If I knew where Bartkov would be, I'd be there.
All right. I'll put Bart with everybody else because he's usually in the
I was
front.
next to Bart, so now I have to move.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, Bart's not here. I have to move him and shit, so it's reasonable. Bart would be in the front.
Yeah.
Okay. And Reese over there.
I'm like right here, just looking.
All right.
I think it's usually always Glenn and Bart leading.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I miss?
Creepy imp was watching invisible when Reese was about to fly up to it. It disappeared.
What is with all these pervert imps?
We don't.
You're
I think
fucking
once-
around with devils. There's gonna be imps, you know.
I tell you, anyone in the Church Asmodeus can get an imp. It's part of like our.
I have had it with
That
these
thing.
motherfucking imps in this motherfucking game.
Good thing multiple
Useful.
people have seen invisibility. Oh.
Right.
Well-
But yeah, if we're about to breach, I'm taking point with Glenn.
All right. You try pushing the door open. It seems to be barred from the other side.
We can try it together on 3, 2, 1, or
Is Glenn
Are you guys
stronger
trying to
than
s-
me?
no.
Probably.
No. Oh, as you? Yeah.
No, let's.
Are you guys trying to be quiet when opening the door, or just smash it open?
Wait,
Give me a second.
wait.
Are you guys trying
I
to
can
be
do
quiet
this.
or smash it open?
No.
Are you saying it's locked?
I can.
It's barred on the other
use
side.
Gas.
That's a good idea there. You got.
The ball would just be like, all right, Glenn, ready, and ball would just go turn into a gas.
What? Oh wait, no. I've seen you do this trick before.
Wait, don't you like oozify?
It's a very slimy looking gas cloud. Have you ever seen it? Oh, have you ever seen iodine vapor?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Gaseous.
Like a very thick purple smoke.
All right. Well, Mr. Gaseous Form and everybody else out there, as you all are there, trying to figure out how you're going to get into this area, Bart, you can just simply seep through the seams of the door. Let me move you onto the other side. However, when you get there, you see what appears to be this very large swarm of moths moving around, floating.
Like goth butterflies?
Yes, moths.
Okay.
And you see they're floating over towards the center of this room, where they begin separating, and you see two yellow eyes peeking through. And the moths separate where a mouth is, and you watch as hundreds and hundreds of these bugs and beetles begin flooding out from the mouth directly in a line out here. Would everybody be so kind as to roll me initiative?
Oh God.
So fun fact.
Oh
I have,
Jesus.
Oh,
So
you
fun
guys.
I
You
have
guys.
I could have just opened the door.
It's barred. Knock doesn't work on barred doors.
Oh,
Well, maybe
that-
barred
No.
knocks work on barred doors.
This tracks.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh,
Holy
God,
shit, I rolled a
Sandy.
good initiative!
You did.
Doesn't matter because we all rolled shit.
Oh, that's really bad for all
Except
of y'all.
Glenn and Reese
Well, in theory,
and Monkey.
What / whoever the fuck this is doesn't know the others exist. Just me.
There was
Yeah,
an imp
theory.
outside.
And I
There's an
think
imp. Yeah.
We know we're here.
But we don't know what's going on inside.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on
So-
inside.
As the mouth goes incredibly wide and you see this swarm of insects and beetles flooding out of it, it begins filling this entire large area in front of it, Bart, before shooting directly out in a straight line, destroying the door, and everybody gets hit by it as well from behind.
So the door's gone.
Oh, my.
The door's gone.
What you're saying is the door's gone.
The
Okay.
door is gone. However, everybody in a line, Bart, Glenn, Samdi, and Kat, needs to give me a dexterity saving throw. The three of you behind the door have disadvantage.
I have advantage on this.
Let's go.
Do
Damn.
I get his +6 aura?
You do.
Or +5?
+4.
+4.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yep.
Yeah, look, you need it.
We have disadvantage because we have something blocking it.
It's
we
destroying
can't
the
see it.
door. You didn't see it coming.
Yeah.
This is decimating the door.
I would have just once liked to have a decent saving throw, but no.
It's okay.
I'm
The door's only in 10 pieces.
So, as this breath of disgusting beetles and everything else gets thrown out here, it is going to connect and start biting and piercing onto everybody that it passes through. And you feel this very noxious sensation pulsing through you. Glenn had disadvantage as well because you were behind the door,
Mm-hmm.
which means all of you failed.
With a 19? Because I'm within Bart's aura.
With a 17? That's crazy.
17 is still a failure. The 19 is just barely a success. And as that breath strikes out towards everybody, that is going to be 38 points of poison damage. Constitution saving throw for the secondary effect.
I'm immune to poison.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
Oh wait, you still have to do the con save though.
Okay.
Con save is not against the poison condition; it is a cursed
You
condition.
say 37 points of poison damage.
No, I said 38.
38. And, and the 17 was a fail.
Yeah, 19
Yeah,
was just
that's
barely
my
a success.
DC. That's crazy. That's my DC.
Wow, this thing's stronger than you guys?
Yeah. I'm gonna use lucky. We'll use one of my lucky things on Katarina's 16 to have her re-roll that.
All right.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, but why?
Glenn, con save
Is it-
successful.
There's a person I want to make sure. Oh nope, didn't work.
Bart, con save successful.
Right.
Samdi and Kat,
I
failure.
do, however, need to make another Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration on Geisha's Fall.
Yes, go ahead and do that.
Hang on, 38. Oh,
14.
it's DC 19 as well, isn't it?
Oh, 19. Yep.
38 half 19. Yeah. All right, you're
Wow.
fine. Oh wait, 18. No.
Nope, still have advantage.
You still have. Oh yeah, that's right, because gaseous form. Yeah. All right, you are still gaseous.
So 38 total damage, is that what I'm getting at?
Yeah.
38 total damage.
To start.
And if you failed the con save, which
Uh-huh.
Cat failed and Samdi failed.
Holy.
Is it more than 2 damage?
No.
Aw.
No, it's no more additional damage yet.
Oh, thank Christ.
You are now
Yes.
cursed with rot.
Wait, what the fuck was wrong with my health?
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yep, well done.
You are all cursed with rot. While cursed in this manner, you are under the poisoned condition. You cannot regain hit points. And your max hit points decrease every 24 hours until you remove this curse.
Oh boy.
As the moth creature
Okay.
exhales its breath out towards all of you, it closes its mouth. Ah. So, you're the ones that they sent after me. Infinitus will like to consume you. You recognize the voice from inside Reese. This is the head priest from your local church.
Oh, fuck. Okay. Noted.
Sorry, just
Are any of you immune to the surprise condition?
Let me check.
no.
Nope. Really
Okay.
been meaning to take that.
Hold on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, just if Fanatics would love to consume you, Cat's first thought is she can consume my nuts.
Consume
these
this.
nuts!
Yeah, Samdi, that's a lot better. I was wondering why you only had 30 or 40 hit points. I was like, wait,
I forgot.
you're
I
not that
forgot
low of a level.
I clicked on the long rest thing and apparently didn't do my max.
All right.
Now
You are not immune to the surprise condition?
yeah, I'm thinking of something else then.
Alrighty. Well, that was his surprise round. Top of the round, Reese. Shit. This is one of the more
Whoa.
powerful people in the entire church.
Whoa. What's this dude's name?
Tezu.
Oh, Tezu?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, well, I can pop my head in very quick and see him, right?
Yeah. You can see moths covering his face and body.
I'm gonna go.
The only thing open
Tezu,
is his mouth.
and I'm gonna take a book out of Sandi's page out of Sandi's book, and I'm going to psychic lance him.
Ooh. Alrighty. That is a con save.
Yes.
All
With the
right.
immune to necrotic.
I think it's. Isn't it intelligence?
Yeah. Target makes a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, you rolled a stolen display.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
wrong
that's
one.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
wait,
psychic
you're going in
lance.
there
I
to
should
touch
know
him?
this.
Okay, I apologize. There, it's intelligence save. You're right.
Okay, that is
I
a lot
pressed the wrong
different.
button.
He does
They
have
both have R.
resistance. Or not resistance. He does have advantage.
Okay.
14.
I do have
Fails.
the can't be surprised. I forgot. I did find
Oh.
it.
Then we'll have you go right after we're finished with Reese's
All right,
whatever
cool.
he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, shit.
Nice.
Tazu is going to use one of his legendary resistances.
Oh, I can't steal his heart now.
Well, no, you never could, but
Yeah, this is a legendary creature.
All right,
Well,
so it's
not
half damage.
physically.
Yeah. He gets half damage, I believe.
Round it up,
Saving throw.
so
Yeah,
15.
half. So. As a
Oh,
bonus
Jesus
action.
Christ.
As a bonus action, I'm going to mantle and give everyone temporary hit points and then the ability to reposition as they need.
You
choose
may
everyone
use
but
your
me.
reactions to move.
Yes.
I don't think we have reactions. If we're
You do. The
surprised.
surprise round was his breath, and then
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So.
How
you
much
guys can
temp?
move.
How much temp hit points?
It's been a while. Give me a second.
It's been a
I'll
while.
open it up. There it is. I'll get back to you on that one. 14. Wait, no, 11. Yeah, 11.
I moved for my reaction.
Let's just put 11 on mine so I know. I can choose the 5 people. I'm going to choose everyone but me. Yeah, but me. Because they look like they need it. And I'm going to take 15 feet back where I was.
Would anybody else like to move? Okay.
I did.
I will handle that after my
Fair.
turn.
Fair.
That's my turn.
Nobody else moving? Bart, Samdi,
I'd like to keep
Move
my
up,
reaction.
your reaction?
Yeah, no, I'm keeping my reaction.
Okay.
Oh, because this is right after me, yeah.
Uh-huh. All right. Then, Monkey, take your turn that we skipped.
All right. Go where I can see. And, dang, dude, you need a mint. And I will do my first attack.
Do it.
Oh, where did my sheet go? Man, I just had it up. Okay, let me do it. Sorry, I need to pop it back up. I don't know where it went. All right. First attack at normal.
That will hit.
Cool. Pop that out so I can actually see better. Okay, there we go. And 24 points damage.
All right. As your bolt goes flying in there, you see the swarming moths around him seems to blunt the damage of your piercing round just a little bit.
All right.
So 24 halved is 12.
Second attack. Bum, bum, bum.
Yep.
20, yeah. That's going to be like 8 after the, because 19 divided by 2. Do we round up or down?
We
I
always
forget.
round up, so 10.
10. And then I'm going to do a bonus action. Yeah, I'm going to make myself big. And then I'll use my... And then I'll step back to here. I'll use my reaction to step back to there.
Your
Or
reaction
not.
or just movement?
Yeah, you're right. I don't even need to. You know what? I'm just going to stay where I am because I'm in front of Samdi a little bit. Reese is over there on my left, and Glenn is in my sides behind the guy, so I'm good.
Now would you like to use your reaction?
And then, no, I'll keep on to it. How many hit points? How many hit points did you say?
11.
I forgot. 11. Okay.
All right.
And we're good.
Now it is his turn. Okay, does not recharge his breath attack.
Ooh.
I swear to God, if you said they did, I'm going to murder you.
No, he would have murdered us.
No. I will find him.
Mm.
Sign of every good DM that one of your players has hunted you down to try and kill you.
Thank you.
A sign of a good TM.
As you moved around him to the other side, Glenn, you saw the head tilts and watches the direction you were running. And then he takes a very deep breath and exhales as the swarm of moths seems to multiply and encompass all around him in this very large radius. Oh, wait. He's not supposed to be that big.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No,
Okay,
it is
makes-
a mere mortal. Just kind
Yeah,
of.
I was like, okay, this is
Um,
okay.
And all of the moths seem to be very actively blinding, attacking, and biting at each of you who are inside of this aura.
Moths actually don't have mouth parts in most cases.
Well, in my game, they do. So,
They live to fuck, Joey.
you live the fuck.
Yeah.
And he fails at it.
Wow.
You say that knowing where I was last night, Carl.
I say
Doesn't
that
mean you
because
got
I
any.
liked...
Actually, a fair point, but
I
not
say
for a
that.
stream discussion.
Yes, I say that because you know I enjoy trying.
He will
Torturing
turn
me? Yes.
towards you, Glenn, and you watch as the mouth goes exceptionally far down as he opens it up and attempts to bite you.
Hey, girl.
Oh,
show me that
snap.
mouth, boo.
That hits.
Oh wait, I
I'm
rolled the
sorry,
wrong
that's a
attack.
plus
I rolled the wrong attack.
13?
I rolled the wrong attack. I rolled the wrong attack. Sorry, there's different phases of this boss if you don't kill him now.
Oh boy.
And it's
So-
at that point, everyone had a switch turned on.
That
Fight
fucking-
or
everyone-
nope. And
Everyone thought about new character ideas.
all right, I adjusted it. My bad. Has to be the intended roll. 14
That
misses.
misses.
All right, and then 2 claw. 22.
22 is. I don't have a reaction, so that hits.
No,
Oh.
but I can. I'll use my runic shield, and then you have to re-roll that 20. You have to re-roll that hit.
24.
Ah,
Okay.
All right.
Still
So
hits.
as he strikes up with his hand, it guts open right on your stomach, and you feel 9 points of slashing damage, and then you're immune to poison damage. And then he will rotate around here and climb up on top of the edge of this mechanism, so his
Get back
back
here.
is not vulnerable to anybody. Glenn,
On my left, it was still his turn. What the fuck?
at the start of your turn, well, people were cracking jokes and everything, so yeah. At the start of your turn, you see the swarm encompassing all around you, and you begin hearing these frightful images entering into your mind. I need you to give me a wisdom saving throw.
Come on, Black. 17?
17. Ooh, failure. Oh, no. You are now frightened of this creature. And you feel exceptionally vulnerable as well.
This is an interesting feeling. So for the first time that I get to use this, that was at the start of my turn, right?
At the start of your turn, and it would be an action for you to end it.
Yeah. So I'm going to do it. So he's going to close his eyes, and he's just going to imagine himself just by a waterfall, just meditating there. And then he hears a little cackling in the back as well. Just this is scary. And then not frightened anymore.
You're not frightened anymore. However, you're still under the effects of virulence.
I will then use my let's see, move this way. And he climbed up.
He climbed up onto this platform to put his back against it, so nobody could gain an advantage on his backside.
Okay. Then in that case,
Because fuck flanking.
I will. I can still get outside the radius though. So, I'll give him an attack of opportunity.
Oh, he'll go with a bite.
That
Do
is
it.
his
All right, the
reaction.
first one was in 18.
That
Just
That
barely
hits.
hits.
Yeah.
Alrighty. As the teeth sink into you, you suffer 14 points of piercing damage. And for the first time since you can remember, Your innate immunity to all poison ends. You are just resistant to it.
Oh. That's
Yep. While under his virulence ability, anybody who is immune to the poison condition has resistance, and anybody who had resistance is not resistant. So that is going to be 9 poison damage halved down to 5. And you have to give a con save.
Well,
Ah,
All right, you're good. You do not suffer the curse yet.
Whew,
You really
okay.
don't want to be cursed, do you?
I will then use my bonus action to hex him on Constitution, and that is my turn.
Hex con checks.
Yeah, con checks.
All right. Next up, Monkey.
All right, we're gonna move to over here.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action, activate our hill rune, and then I'll make my first attack of this round. Bum bum bum.
So, he would have the benefits of half cover, but you ignore half cover.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
20.
20 hits.
8. Oh, I forgot to add on my d6 for once around. 1d6.
Whoo! 24.
Ooh, so 24.
Down to 12.
All right, and then next attack.
That
I'm
misses.
gonna. I don't know what he. Yeah, that'll be a miss. And you good? You doing okay, brother Glenn?
All right. This thing packs a punch, though. Gotta watch out.
And I'm good. That's my turn.
Alrighty, next up. Bucked.
Right. It's a free action to drop concentration, yeah?
Yeah, it's just freely. You can just decide, I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay, so I'm gonna coalesce back into my much more mortal form. I'm gonna use my bonus action to Hexblade's Curse. Fuckboy over there.
Yep. What's your color? Red?
Yes. And then I'm gonna run up to him. There, to give some flanking opportunity for people. And then I'm going to strike him with the Spear of Unholy Death, using my game advantage, or super advantage.
Ooh. Come on. Okay. I really want you to finally do this to someone, dude.
just instant death.
Do this to the boss.
Yep. All right, that's 8 piercing damage, halved down to 4. Oh wait, no. You're in melee. It's not halved.
Nice.
Plus, it has legendary resistances.
That does.
Legendary Spear.
Yeah, but he still gets a
Yeah.
fuck ton of damage. Like, even if a hole in his chest won't kill him, he still gets a hole in his chest.
That's true. I won't get to auto kill him, will I?
No, but you still get a fuck ton of damage.
True.
Anything else? Just the 8?
Just the 8 for the moment. And I'll do my second attack. This one not an advantage because Game & Watch doesn't apply to it.
21. You hit.
Oh, sorry. There should have been another 4 on that from the Hexblade's Curse.
Okay. No problem.
And
And then 13.
yes, and then 13. And then I will do a second level Divine Smite against him.
Do it. He does constitute as Fiend right now.
Okay,
He has
so
served well enough to be granted that.
So 2, 3, 48.
Yep. Nice. Let me look at his innate resistances.
Pretty smack bang.
Yep, 19. All done?
That's what I've got for the moment.
Alrighty. Samdi.
All right. Just gonna duck around this corner. Peek around. And I just wanna screw with him mentally.
Fair enough.
Earn those resistances.
Yeah.
I'll cast another psychic glance at him.
Advantage.
Hold on.
Oh.
It's too late for that now.
Well, no, you said hold on as I was rolling, so we're holding. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was about to say, since he has advantage, I wanted to do the innate or heightened spell.
Oh, to nullify it down to a straight roll?
Yes.
Okay, 9 it is. You stopped me before I rolled, so...
Yes. I'll count down those 3
He'll
sorcery
use
points.
a second legendary resistance, though.
Mm.
He does
Yep,
not like his
so
mind being
15.
fucked with. But at least you can target it.
Mm-hmm.
He is not that smart. As most priests aren't, you know.
Mm. Reese, you're not a priest. You're a...
Wait, I'm a cleric.
Nah, I mean, yeah, but you're not a
God
bless
priest.
you.
Like... Anything else, Samdi?
I would like to... I guess this is as good as any. I'd like to quicken spell a mind sliver at him.
That's another intelligence save.
Yep.
Still advantage. Ah!
14 does not save.
Yeah, I know. His
Let me
only
just
weakness,
click.
his mind. Just like so many depressed people. Anyways.
That's
12
why I
points
went
of
after
psychic
that first.
damage, and which one? Subtract a d4 from a saving throw.
His next save.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that could be good. All done?
All done. I'll just say, cat, do something.
Cat, do something.
Cat's gonna move back kind of to the doorway, and she's gonna cast blindness on him.
Is that a Constitution save?
It is, and he is hexed.
That doesn't affect saving throws. It only affects
Oh,
Yeah.
see, okay.
ability checks.
wish it did.
Never mind.
I wish
Then
it
we
did.
will do. We're seeming to have good shit happen with intelligence. So we're doing phantasmal force, and it's a clamp keeping its mouth closed.
Giant bug sapper.
Intelligence save.
Yes.
All right, advantage. And last legendary resistance out the door.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, it has to.
But they're out of the way.
Yep. You guys blew through them really fast. All done? At the end of your turn, he will use a legendary action now to cast a spell.
Ah, fuck.
I would like to just counterspell it out the gate.
All right, what level?
Because I don't really know what he's casting, I'll go with the third.
Okay. Give me a charisma check, DC 15.
Come on, baby.
I wanna use lucky.
Reroll it. Reroll it,
Lucky.
something.
I was like, oh shit, I have something.
Yeah, unmute.
Yeah!
Yeah!
17, bitch.
All right, as he attempts to cast this spell, you see his hands move around and this plague of insects begin enveloping around the room that are foreign from all the mods, but you managed to, oh shit, no, and slap it away. But then you felt Reese in your mind for just a moment helping you. Was it worth it?
Was it worth it, zombie?
So he just solemnly walks away. What have I become?
Reese!
I go. It's time for devils to fight devils, and I'm gonna move up, and I'm going to transform using my 6th ability, and I'm gonna put my hands into my chest, and my skin goes red, my eyes go red, and I look like a devil, and I'm gonna command him as a bonus action. Kneel.
He's immune to charm.
I don't.
Command
you would
is a
think
charm.
that. So no.
Yes.
I found that out. I found that one out recently too.
Wait, there's no way this isn't a charm effect. You literally
I got
command.
checked on this recently too.
No.
So I thought the same thing. Hey, however you want to roll it. If not, I'll cast a cantrip at him. Because that's a bonus action.
Command is not a charm? You're fucking kidding me.
Nope.
Yep.
That's stupid. All right, yeah, wisdom save. Advantage.
Of course. I'm going to silvery barbs that.
One more roll.
Being hell.
Yeah. I'm going to give the advantage to Bardakov.
Alrighty. He failed. You commanded him kneel?
Kneel. Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
How do I
Well,
keep
sword.
consistently rolling that low?
Because you rolled good initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
good
rolled
point, yeah.
initiative.
It's
And
either
then-
good initiative, bad rolls, or bad initiative, great rolls.
Alrighty, so
And then
when
as-
the target must succeed, wisdom to the spell has no effect on the command is harmful to it. Some typical command follow you might issue a command or to describe. If you do, wait. Yeah, don't add more things to the thing. I'm reading through this just
Nah,
to ensure.
I clicked it.
Yeah, he does that as an action on his next turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then as an action, because command is a bonus action. With that
And your word was
transformation,
kneel.
kneel.
Okay.
I'm trying to make him go prone.
Yep.
I'm going to then hit him with a sacred flame.
All right, go for it.
So.
Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
30.
So you
Nice. That's it. I'll move
you
back.
pointed at him and said kneel.
Kneel. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm picturing him starting to sing "Sweet Caroline."
Yeah. It was either that or plank. I was
Wrong
between
kneel.
that and plank. And I'm
Just
gonna go back
lies
to where I
flat
was.
on the ground. Anyways, at the end of your turn, he's going to use his last legendary action and move.
Oh, that's not good.
He will smile as he does so, flying through the air, swirling around, and ends his turn right there.
Ah.
Oh, hi, Reese.
We're not getting an
Attack a
opportunity
bot.
attack?
Yep, attack a bot
Alright.
from Bart, from Samdi, from Kat, and
Please tell me you have War Mage and can cast spells as
I
opportunity.
not monkey.
am
not
working
monkey.
on it. I am.
Bardakov, as a reminder,
Opportunity
you
attack.
have
Disintegrate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bart, you have advantage. Bart first. Reaction disintegrate.
Rip out his heart. Do it now.
I'm trying, okay?
I'm actually talking to Bart.
That's it. Good job.
24 hits.
Wait,
It was a nat
the
20.
dice has cursed me. It's not showing a 20.
It was a nat 20.
It's showing a 14.
Oh,
Yeah, on my
the stream.
stream, it looks like a 20,
It is a
but
Okay,
it
so I
resulted
like
as a
ice.
14.
On my stream, it looks like a 14. Well, not my
Yeah.
stream, but you know.
Whatever. It's fine.
It's
24
already
I
is
fine.
saw
good.
a 20.
I know. I
Oh.
want you to have it too, but it's not in the roll.
This is why 3D dice are cursed. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll give him another second level.
Just wait until my IRL dice come in, and then you could get a set 2, and you roll them, and then it resolves in-game. That's going to be fun. I did a
That would be fun.
Kickstarter. Yeah. So you
Nice.
roll them IRL, and then it resolves in Roll20.
Well, that's
Cool.
Yeah.
Don't like the idea of my dice running out of battery, but okay.
You can charge them. But anyways, what else were you adding to that? A smootin'?
Chunky smite. Okay.
Alrighty, next up. Samdi, attack of op.
God, my only real attack of opportunity is biting it.
You could.
It worked with the warlock.
Florida death roll. Go.
Bite has been your most consistent ability.
All right. It's back again.
Nom 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 nom. Shady's back.
19.
Hits!
5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Katarine, attack of op.
So the only melee weapon, the only like actual weapon I have is the Dominator.
Of course.
So it's either or though. Either I have access to the spells or it's the +3, right?
Yes. It depends which mode you have it in. Which mode do you usually keep it in? Spells.
Yes, it's usually spells.
Yeah.
But could I still use intelligence and it just not be a +3?
No, it would have to
Okay.
be strength. Yeah, only monks get quarterstaves as dex.
You can also
Gotcha.
save your reaction.
You could.
Yeah, I will.
I'm glad
I
we
will
peer
save my-
pressured Samdi into biting him.
Because somebody could do something, I have a -2.
Right.
So, she's gonna let him go by, but we're planning.
Bye, bye, bye.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Well then, it's his turn. And as he lands over here, Reese, snarling at you, he just slowly kneels to the ground right in front of you. But you feel the mouths beginning to choke you. That's his
I
turn.
feel it.
Glenn,
Hey, get back here!
you're
He's
still
over here,
afraid.
Glenn. He's over here, Glenn.
What?
He's not afraid.
I'm not
Oh no,
afraid anymore.
stillness of mind. I forgot.
Mhm.
Your
Spend
mind
an
is
action
still.
point.
Yeah.
So I will rush over here. That's 45 feet. I will use a bonus action to step of the wind to
Mouthful
dash.
of moths. Or Hagrin. Crunchy.
And 2 attacks.
Yep. And you are not poisoned yet because you saved the last turn. So yep, go ahead.
All right. It's a 22. 13 plus hex. And then I will stunning strike.
All right. Well, let's get the damage in first.
That's 18 total.
That's 19 total, sir.
Oh, 19, sorry.
Math and shit. Get your free damage. All right. And stunning strike, con save, magical effect, advantage.
Oof.
He's good.
All right. Second attack. That is a 28.
That hits.
Another 7 plus hex, and I'll do a second stunning strike.
Get your hex in there.
Oof.
I'm still
Save again.
remarking that.
So one more roll. Yeah, he's good.
Fuck. I tried.
Oh.
I tried.
No, it's good. It's good.
Hey,
Yeah.
you burned that at 20. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
He's about to wail on me.
That is my turn.
All right. At the end of your turn, he is going to use a legendary action. Hi, Reese. He reaches
there.
up towards you, and he will cast Contagion.
Contagion.
Yep.
Oh,
Oof.
and I used
Oh.
my reaction already, right? Yeah, I did.
All
Yeah,
three
never mind.
reactions are spent from those three. And
Yeah.
Monkey, I don't believe, has line of sight.
I haven't set up my thing yet. That's next
Yeah,
turn.
because I silvery barbed on my turn, so I don't have it. Yeah.
Yep.
Let's see. Nice.
All right,
What is
so we're
this?
gonna roll this as a claw. Wait, no. Oh no, he gets an additional +1. So I'm rolling this as a claw attack with a +1.
Okay.
So +1 to whatever this is.
Miss.
18.
Oh, hit.
Alrighty. Contagion hits you. As he reaches his hand up and grabs onto your chest and begins squeezing against it, you feel all of this poison flooding into your body. Yeah, there's going to be some shit that happens at the start of your turn.
Lovely.
My lord has commanded your heart consumed.
And you were the one that kneeled.
Monkey.
All right, so we're gonna move just a bit. And then we'll do our. Come back 5. And then we'll do our first attack. Actually, before I forget, I'm gonna activate my stone rune. And then now I'll take my first attack. Boom, boom, boom. That would be a
Hit.
26. The sharpshooter didn't.
Oh, shoot.
didn't-
I forgot something. You started your turn within his aura, didn't you?
Nope, I don't.
You were right here?
I think I was just outside of it. I don't remember.
Let me look at the... No, you were one over. You were here.
Okay.
So you were just inside. I apologize.
Okay. That's fine.
You have to give a wisdom save.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, it's no big deal. And bum, 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 bum. I will use my game advantage on this here save.
All right, go for it.
Uh, 13.
You become frightened of this creature, which gives you disadvantage on all of your attack rolls and saving and ability checks while within line of sight of the creature. And you are now under the effects of virulence.
All right, so that's disadvantage on attacks.
Yep.
I'm frightened, so I can't get closer.
No, his
Yeah.
frightened does not apply that specific condition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So just disadvantage on attacks, and what was the...
And ability checks, and you are under
And
the effects
okay.
of virulence.
Okay. All right.
So roll that original attack again just to see if it misses. With you, I
Yep.
doubt it, but yeah, you still hit. All right,
All
so
And then for some reason
and that's -5.
yeah. And the -3. But the for some reason my +10 to sharpshooter's not kicking in there too, so that would be
Another 5 damage on him.
Yeah.
So that second roll was for your first attack, which should have been disadvantaged. So you still have to roll your second attack.
Oh yeah,
At
sorry, I was doing damage, but it's the same damage anyway. Okay, so
Right.
here's the second attack.
Okay, cool.
And it
Disadvantage?
shut off before I could. 16.
16. Just wait. You have Pursuer's Hand. You have +2 to this by now. It's been 2 rounds of combat.
Oh yeah, you're right.
All right, so 18 hits.
Bum bum bum. And
We have to figure out a way to macro that and make our life so much easier.
yeah. And then so that would be 20, and then halved.
So
So
10.
it's not adding in the.
Alrighty.
And I already did activate my rune, so. Oh, he's almost.
He's looking rough.
Oh shit.
Do it.
We'll just action surge then, even though it's at disadvantage. So here's the first action surge attack. Disadvantage.
Hit.
19 and a half.
Still 10.
Second. miss though. On that one, that's a 15. I'm gonna roll my precision. Add my 1d6.
Okay. Is precision when you miss, or before you know if it's a miss?
I think it's when I'll double check it. I think it's when.
Yes.
You can use this maneuver before or after making the attack roll, but before any effects of the attack are applied.
Okay, so you have to do it. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Roll your die.
Just roll R6. Okay, so that would have been. Oh, I forgot to. So that would have been 22 because we didn't add the 2 in for the
Hits.
hit. Okay, I just wanted to make sure it hit. All right. 17 and a half.
9.
Dang, he's still up.
Yep. All done?
Yeah, I'm done. I don't want to take all the glory all the time.
All right. Bart, your turn.
Ah,
He ran from you like a baby back bitch.
Clean him up.
I can get there. Can I see him from here?
Can you?
I don't know. Everything's visible to me at the moment.
Oh, because
Well,
cat.
because
Let me
cat,
look
yeah.
at dynamic lighting. From right here, you should be able to see him. Down one.
In which case, how do I get to him? So I'm just gonna toll the dead.
Dung.
Woohoo!
What's that? Wisdom?
Yes.
Advantage.
Yeah.
He good.
Go team.
All right. End your turn. Samdi, start of your turn. Wisdom save.
All right.
You are now
Sorry, still
frightened.
chewing on moths.
Yep. You are now frightened of him, and you are under the effects of virulence.
Have you considered another psychical lance at disadvantage, causing it to be a normal roll?
I have not considered that yet, but let me roll.
Oof.
Alrighty. At least you're getting those nat 20s out of the way.
All right. Let me just roll that damage. Six. No.
17.
I think that's the number.
17. Yeah. He's looking pretty hurt.
Well, with that, I'll do another sneaky move and quicken a mind sliver.
Ooh. Mind sliver. Wow.
How the fuck?
Wow.
That was a bad roll of damage either way. But hey, we got rid of 2 nat 20s.
3? Shit, dude. Oh, that's
Yeah,
a
no.
catnip, so it's save or suck. All right.
Catnip.
That was your catnip. See, it says
Yeah,
that.
okay.
Catnip. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All done?
Yeah, I'd just like to move slightly over here. Maybe like one more.
Already. At the end of your turn, he will use his last legendary action in order to make a bite attack against Reese. Misses.
No, stop it. Stop.
Cat, start of your turn.
Bug spray. Just
Wisdom
bug spray on
save.
his face.
Alright.
I cast raid.
You can go ahead and do that at advantage, by the way.
Wisdom save? Okay.
Yep, roll again.
Wait. And I'm also in his aura, so...
+5, you are good.
Like, fuck you. And we're gonna step out and, innervation. And I'm gonna use my advantage to make it a straight roll.
All right.
Oh, it's a dexterity save.
Dexterity.
Excuse me.
So he's successful. Half damage.
For 9.
9. Oh, he's still up though.
God damn it.
Everyone's scrambling for the final kill.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to get it. We'll see what
Go
happens.
on, slap his ass.
Reese.
Wisdom save, right?
Nice.
Yep.
And then Constitution
Mockery.
save.
Mockery.
I'll take.
Use your violin like a bat.
Vicious
That's
mockery.
Really
Fail.
shitty damage.
Yep. You are now frightened of
Yeah.
him, and you are under the effects of virulence.
And then Constitution, right, for the contagion.
That's at the end of your turn, sir.
Okay, I go. You want my heart? I'm gonna take yours, and I'm gonna upcast at level 6 the Resand Stolen Display.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got to make a Constitution saving throw. It'll just be.
With advantage.
Mm-hmm.
21.
I'm going to Silvery Barb it. Now that I have my stuff back.
18.
It passes. That's
Yep.
rough.
Is he still hexed on his constitution?
Yeah.
That's only
So-
checks, not saving throws.
Oh.
Yeah.
However,
Slash
was this
10.
his last saving throw that he had to make? Oh no, he didn't fail the sliver. Never mind.
No. So roll 10d8s because I've casted it.
Mhm.
So 49 divided in half.
Alrighty.
20,
Five.
23, 24.
24.
25.
25 if we roll up.
Five.
Oh yeah, 25.
25. So as you reach your hand into his chest and you begin trying to find where a human's heart should be, you feel a pit. Nothing in there. As you
Oh.
instead rip out the spine from the back of this individual, and you watch as he bursts into thousands of moths that immediately turn into the smell of brimstony dust and fall collapsing to the ground.
Go. We know who the true devil is. I drop it.
And at the end of this, guys, this is where we're going to call the session of the week.
Nice.
We'll be back next week. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a fantastic time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.